Now that's an elite quarterback right there. No running game, no Josh Jacobs on the road against the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. No Josh Jacobs, no running game at all. Elite, elite. Derek Carr, elite quarterback. What a win. Raider style on the road. I ain't kidding around. Jonathan Abram, we ain't kidding around. Raider defense. Fucking hard knocks. This dude, Gus Bradley, that's a real defensive coordinator. That was the problems last year. You get a real defensive coordinator this time around. The Chargers had a really good unit last year. That's how we do it. This is the same story as we saw with Tom Brady. This is the same scripted page ripped right out of the playbook. Tom Brady is some skinny kid from California who can't play against these big bad boys in the NFL. It's the same story again. Derek Carr can't play. Derek Carr can't do this. They say, oh, Derek Carr doesn't have an arm. Bam! Did you see that throw to Henry Ruggs? Al Davis is happy up there in the heavens. Speed kills! Speed kills! Speed kills! It absolutely does. Just win, baby. Speed kills. I ain't playing around. Henry Ruggs, baby. I got this guy in my fantasy team. This guy was big time today. Over 20 points. Henry Ruggs. This guy can ball. We're just waiting on Edwards. This is the Raiders dynasty. This is the script. It's, hey, Derek Carr is like Tom Brady, a little skinny kid who can't throw, but that's just BS. Derek Carr has a laser of an arm. That was like Carson Palmer. Bam! Air raid. Throw it deep, baby. That was Carson Palmer right there. That was a laser. That was just like Carson Palmer. That's like a big 6'4", 230-pound quarterback throwing deep. That's Derek Carr. He flinged that thing, a big giant bazooka like there ain't no tomorrow, because Henry Ruggs beat him deep. Elite quarterbacks win when they ain't got a running game. You can stop the run, but you're not going to stop the passing game. Look at that. Raiders suck. They can't make the playoffs. All this. Oh, Raiders win the Super Bowl. They can't around, are we? Mommy Dolphins? Look at them. They lost 35-0. That's 3-0 Vegas, and most likely they lose their first game to the LA Chargers or whatever, what have you, and win the second time around to end the year. That's what's happening for Vegas. They're winning the Super Bowl. They're defeating Tom Brady. The Dallas Cowboys? Oh, Dallas Cowboys. You win at Inglewood. We win the Super Bowl. You know, they're ready to say they're ready to win the Super Bowl. It ain't happening this soon. Dak is going to get shamed, but you know what? The karma is going to work its way around. When the Cowboy haters, when they hating ass losers, who like the trash on my Big Mac Mike McCarthy, this guy can coach. This guy can coach him to victory. Look at that. Look at all them injuries. Look at all that BS with Dak Prescott out. You say he can't coach? You ain't know what you're talking about. They defeated the Raven defense and the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. They defeat these teams, them teams out there in the AFC North. The Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers is as fine as it is to win your first 2 games of the season if you're the Vegas Raiders committing to excellence. Winning the Super Bowl. Today was trash. The fucking Vikings, that was garbage. Got really, very fucking lucky today. This is why I win the Super Bowl. Get the Super Bowl ticket. Get the Super Bowl ticket for the Cardinals right after we play against the Titans. Get out of here. Ain't no happening this year. Just like Derek Carr. This guy, Kyler Murray's got to go settle in and continue to get better. He ain't there yet. Look at it. He's getting confident throwing the ball downfield, but the decision making is a whole other thing. Yeah, throw the ball downfield if you can get it over the safety like Derek Carr did today. And now the Kansas City Chiefs playing 2 times a year. That's going to get the Raiders ready to win the Super Bowl. I think it's payback time against the Miami Dolphins for last year. What happened with the playoffs? I think the Raiders are doing big things, starting 3-0 and ready to win the Super Bowl this year. And Derek Carr, 30 is the new 20. He's ready to take over. 30,000 yards. This guy's got 70,000 yards. He's got 400, 500 touchdowns. This guy's the next Tom Brady. Derek Carr's real big time. This guy was very clutch. 3rd and 10, 16, 14. Pittsburgh Steelers curtain. Pittsburgh Steelers country. What a throw. What an elite clutch throw. This is a real winner. This is the best quarterback. I would take Derek Carr over Kyler Murray and Dak Prescott. That's a real guy. You got to have real top-notch decision making. You got to go through a bunch of BS with bad defenses, with bad O-lines, like Troy Aikman was back in the day. You see, Derek Carr is like Troy Aikman. This guy had bad defense and bad O-line, but he's going to get the job done. And what makes it more like Tom Brady is that people ain't ready to say, oh, you want dreams of being like Tom Brady. He dreams of being like Tom Brady, but people are laughing at the guy. But he ain't playing around, is he? Derek Carr ain't playing around. He scored 40 points when he defeated the Chiefs last year. He can hang with Patrick Mahomes. Look at that Swiss cheese defense. Look at that. I ain't playing around. When I say the Raiders can win the Super Bowl, it's all set up. It has to be that way when you don't think the Raiders win the Super Bowl, that they are going to win the Super Bowl, but you think the dynasty happens this soon, and then they don't win the Super Bowl, like repeat or anything like that. And the early mid-20s, but that's the late 20s where I think the exclamation mark is going to get ready to be set off. It was just like the in-betweens between the 3 Super Bowls for Tom Brady, then losing the playoffs, 3, 4, 5, whatever, before Super Bowl 49 it was. And, something similar is going to happen with the Vegas Raiders here. If I played around, this is a PSYOP operation. Oh, those Cowboys win the field goal at Inglewood. It's all scripted anyways because, the kicker costs in the game, and the kicker comes in and redeems himself this week, and the kicker makes the field goal, and the Vikings kicker misses at the same time. It's all rigged hocus pocus anyways. But I did start Henry Ruggs, and I got touchdown. And I got ports! Boom! That's the elite draft pick right there. You know what? Amari Cooper, Dak Prescott, Derek Carr. I ain't trying to win no quarterback. I ain't give a damn if this guy got 3 points. I got Derek Carr. I bet you this guy could have heated up on weeks where the Dallas Cowboys present a bad matchup to throw in the air. This is the real deal. PSYOP operation is what I'm calling it. Cowboys win at Inglewood. Their last win of the year at Inglewood. That's a PSYOP operation. LA's real team is winning the Super Bowl at Inglewood. The Lambs are a bunch of lamb traps. They're here to be sacrificed to the gods. Not the Tom Brady next week. Rams start 3-0. I can explain how rigged it is. That game is going to be the LA Rams winning and shining the new stadium and all that, defeating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jonathan Abram, that's all I have to say. Max Crosby, that's all I have to say. Some of these guys I'll learn a little better. Take the Raiders Steelers game. I got all that. Raiders are the team this year. That's why you have to go with the Raiders. I represent Arizona Cardinals every week. I watched full Cardinal Viking game today. That game was absolutely crazy. Best in the West, wild party out west. Cardinals can clinch division with the win on Monday Night Football against the Rams in December. I think at that time it'll be pretty clear that, hey, this is the real deal. And look out for the Vegas Raiders. I played around 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. Who knows? Super Bowl winner. LA Vegas Raider dynasty is ready to rock the world and flip the NFL upside down. 99.9% of the world is laughed at Derek Carr when he says that he dreams of playing top 45 and being the next Tom Brady. He ain't playing around, is he? The next 6 occult ritual is on its way. It's the fucking, the Dallas Cowboys will win the championship first, but then Vegas comes in as the dynasty, winning multiple Super Bowls, and they're at the 6th Super Bowl in this decade. That's what's going to happen. And this team is going to be cry all the time. We curse. It's like the Chicago Cubs, and this team was from the Chicago Cardinals. But you know what? It ain't happened in this time. It ain't happened with J.J. Watt or anything like that. Maybe these guys stay along until he play till they're 40, 45. Maybe in Super Bowl 62, we could see J.J. Watt could stay on if he has plans for the Cardinals Super Bowl championship. But I doubt it. It's definitely gonna be Carr. It's gonna be Rondo. It's gonna be DeAndre. It's gonna be Buddha. It's gonna be many of these guys. But the real team to watch for is the Vegas Raiders, and number two right behind us, the Dallas Cowboys. And Dak Prescott win the Super Bowl championship. They play another Super Bowl. The Dallas Cowboys, freaking Vegas Raiders Super Bowl got to go happen at some point a little bit later on. Maybe not in Super Bowl 50, 58 or so. Maybe the Buffalo Bills get slaughtered and sacrificed again. Who knows? It's the Bills in Vegas are probably my top picks for that Super Bowl 58. But I think Brad Allen and company are going to win the Super Bowl. Josh Allen, you call him. A little bit later on, maybe a year after the Cardinals break their hearts. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, Vegas is the dynasty. It's what's going to happen. PSYOP operations on its way. It's pretty clear. Somehow, America gets to laugh at the Cowboys and see Tom Brady lose, and that's a good ending. The first year with fans back in the stands, and the people watching the games in the stands. At that moment in time, that's when they're really gonna start to bring it here. Let's go, out we go, Vegas, 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 Vegas. Let's do it. Derek Carr, that's my fucking quarterback. Well, Kyler Murray, that's my fucking quarterback too. And you know what? My Super Bowl winning quarterback, my dynasty quarterback, this is fucking Derek Carr. I'm gonna predict him to lose in the right years, and people are gonna be mad at this guy, but he's gonna end it with a bang right after they say, "Oh, he got lucky that one Super Bowl, whatever." It's like the whole Tom Brady episode again. He only won because of Spygate. It's all a ring hoax anyway. So let's go take one for the ring hoax. I could blow it without making noise by one little exclamation point. Point made. Ravens did win tonight. Big game number one. Dallas Cowboys did win. Game number two. Vegas Raiders did win. Game number three. I'm happy the Seahawks lost. Woo! Yeah! They'll probably beat the Vikings next week. Why not? The Super Bowl winner ain't coming out for the NFC West or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seven-headed beast will be defeated. The false idol has been worshipped all throughout the league. Oh, this guy's gonna get 8. This guy's gonna get 8. The seven-headed beast is gonna get brought down. The justice for the talk rule game. Another Super Bowl rematch. Another one. Cowboys Bills is rigged hoax Super Bowl rematch that they're mocking the stupid masses. All the Eagles Patriots won. That Giants fucking Patriots won. That there had to be another one in between. The Bucks Raiders is the next one. The Cowboys Steelers was a Super Bowl rematch back in the day in 1996. The next Super Bowl rematch. It's got to be John Gruden. He's got to face off against Tom Brady at some point. He has to defeat Tom Brady. They're bound to meet again. That's all I have to say. And I think they're making it easy. If they're not in the division, if they're not in the conference, that's the only way that they meet again. Okay, last year don't count. John Gruden got to get his payback. He didn't get the payback at that time. Gets the payback in the Super Bowl against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He sends Arians off to retirement. He ends Tom Brady's career. There's a new competitive division. The higher up Masons can tell Tom Brady that his time is up. They will hand the torch to Derek Carr and the Vegas Raider dynasty and Dak Prescott and Josh Allen and Kyler Murray and company and all that. And Lamar Jackson. This guy gonna win the Super Bowl too. In between, I've got this all mapped out. What the script is gonna be. People gonna fall for the 49ers. They're gonna fall for who knows. They're gonna fall for Tua, Miami Dolphins, that kind of thing. They're gonna fall that Justin Herbert's gonna win one with the Chargers. The Chargers are choke bottle jobs. NFL rig. They give us Super Bowl in a new stadium and all that. But PSYOP operations are in play too. You see, I think they're gonna be any Charger Rams Super Bowl. Maybe You have your perennial playoff choking bottle jobs again. And who knows why this league doesn't put Peyton Manning or Tom Brady on a team without any Super Bowls. And you notice that Peyton Manning and Tom Brady won second Super Bowl titles for the second team that they played for. It's like they're kind of satanic and ha 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 that those guys don't be saviors and come in and win a franchise's first Super Bowl. And they're very, very purposeful in certain teams that they don't want to win. And they don't make it a secret. And they intend on doing this with some franchises. And so I think the Chargers will cry. Those are the Chargers are going to win, in the next 10, 20, whatever. But it ain't going to be happening in this decade, maybe the next decade. I don't know. But that is all up to the Masons. The Cleveland Browns the same way. All Browns win the Super Bowl. They might choke and cry in the Super Bowl, but they think they win the Super Bowl until probably Super Bowl 100. So when their Cleveland Browns going to win, so sorry they never win those Super Bowl championship. So that's how it's going to be. That's pretty much how it's going to be. The brands, the day, the ratings, the tickets, the paid for the new stadium. So this is the playoff games coming to level. Maybe some year Derek the season and injury. You see a team in the division, playing a playoff game. That could be the LA Chargers. Who knows? I mean, they've got this thing all mapped out. They know what they want. These upcoming season. So what? Vegas Dynasty, they gotta win with no one. That's the key. That's the key to keeping the Vegas sheep controlled. The people that live there, the new Raider fans that live there. It ain't gonna be that easy when you think it is when they're gonna go win. That's why they missed the playoffs. That's why first year, just like the Vegas Golden Knights, they go to the championship round, but they win it this time. But then they make it back. When the Vegas Raiders don't win nothing in the next couple of whatever, if the Vegas Raiders, if that's their plan to put in Super Bowl 58, then you know what? It's all good. Boom! They make big killing on Super Bowl 50. That's all that is. That's a good thing to ponder. If the Buffalo Bills are going to beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl, or they're going to go with the Dallas Cowboys defeat the Buffalo Bills again. Something to consider. Like there's certain things that can happen, but just have to see by numbers, by the astrology sequences, which ones make the most sense.